How's it going, guys? My name is Anthony Carranza. I'm with Audio Systems for the last 2 years, and I have 17 years in the business. Enjoy it every day. It's not even work, you know. I enjoy growing because this is like, you know, every day I feel like there's something new happening. A description of my sales techniques and strategies is selling your experience. You know, having 17 years in experience, I'm lucky that I've sold a lot and I've seen a lot, and I sell what I know. You know, I really stick to what's best for the customers. And you know, budget to me is not a budget. Everybody breaks their budget, so simply just giving them what sounds good and showing them what's the best stuff. Also utilizing display tools and stuff like that really helps. My other techniques is just being super friendly, have a likable attitude, and always like listen to the customer and stare them in the eyes. Like, don't be looking down. I don't know, that's my technique, is to be honest and give them my sales experience. That's the best thing you can do. People that I learn my experiences from are pretty much the people that I worked for when they brought me into the company. Like Fred Algerias is a guy who owns a store in Anaheim, and being with him for the majority of my career really taught me to close deals and be more aggressive with a customer and not take no for an answer, you know, just battling that. With Hector Jaime, who's another guy who has a store in Anaheim, I worked with him, and that really let me off the training wheels, and I did successful, I believe, with that company, and now I'm here. So with Javier, and same thing, having the ability to go and figure things out is helping me grow faster than watching somebody. So to the people, I want to say thanks to everybody who gave me the opportunity, which is those 3 people. People that we hear, Grant Cardone teaches you how to sell, and he teaches you, you know, how to close deals and what tools to use. So I have tools in that from him. Also Gary Vee, he told me to be everywhere. If I'm not in every social media platform, they don't know who I am. And you know, you gotta be out there and create content. So people don't want to know the ins and outs maybe, but they do excite them. And the people who do excite and they want to know the ins and outs, they follow you everywhere. So Gary Vee, that's one of the guys that I follow. Grant Cardone, he is the biggest one for me to close deals. If you're not first, you're last. His book is really, really good. Experiences that positively influenced my life is you know, going to these events and being involved in platforms like, you know, the Facebook platforms, having a community to reach out to. Experiences are very positive for me. So thank you for Sales Pros. Thank you for the Mobile Syndicate. Without them, I would not be able to value what is labor, and I wouldn't be able to value my craft, and I would just like get sales. Like I would make a sale and not really care for labor. I just, as long as I got that number up to wherever it can be, most people were happy. But now that I learned talking to more vendors, and I mean not vendors, but talking to more people out there in our industry, having somewhere to go to, I think it really opened my eyes to getting more value for the shop. What I want customers to remember about me and from their sales experience is simple. I want them to remember my name, the things that I did for them, taking care of them from A to Z, and being there 100%. Like, you can't just finish the sale and then goodbye. You know, I like to find out what they're doing. I like to ask them about their days, and you know, when they see me, they'll see me as like, this guy is genuine and he is a real people person. And you know, when they come back, I'll know them because I'll know part about their lives. You know, I ask them those questions, and it goes in my head. It's just not a name no more. It's a face and a name and a story. So that's one thing that I know that I want customers to realize, that I remember them, I know them inside and out. Like, that's what they remember me for. How coworkers would describe me, it's you know, passionate for what I do. I mean, they see me as don't take no for an answer, because if they tell me it doesn't fit, I'm like, oh, you mean you can't make it fit? So I don't like taking no's for answers. I like having solutions, you know, not excuses, and they know me for that. You know, the negative things I can say, because I am a human being. We are a human being. I do forget a lot about work orders and having product ready for them. You know, I'm a one-person guy. I'm a one-person team in the front as far as, you know, sales goes. So it's really hard to capitalize on that, but we're working really hard to prepare that. That probably goes into like the challenges. Biggest challenge for me is trying to figure out how to create a system in order for me not to forget and drop off things like that, because it does hurt us in the back and takes time away. But we're working on that really well. One is smoking. I conquered that challenge. I quit smoking for 2 years, and I haven't picked up a cigarette in a long time, so thanks for that. I want to say professionally, my biggest challenge was that labor. And you know, the last year I would not get labor, and now we get labor. Like labor, I value that a lot. And Wayne Smidley, he told me that you know, get your sale and go backwards. You know, take out all the labor, take out all the parts that you're gonna use, and see what's left, like shop supplies, and then see if that sale makes sense. So that really helps me out there. And I've been doing that more, and I've been getting way more, and our sales have increased. You know, we're able to bring more people on. We started with 2 installers, now we have 5 installers. You know, so being able to get that helped us there. My performance influences these gentlemen because I feel like not expecting sales from people. Like, I don't expect the customer only to have $100 and want to buy a $99 speaker. I expect the customer to come in, hear the best speaker, and buy it. And with that, I feel like I sell more stuff, higher end equipment, and I sell higher end tickets, and these guys see that higher end stuff and they say, man, I worked on that badass Ferrari and I put in this badass sound system. And you know, that encourages them to be better. Like, hey, if I'm gonna work on these high-end cars, I feel like I should be able to do more, and maybe they're gonna want to train more. So my performance influences the store by making everything better. Higher tickets, better profit margins, better installers. So the culture, simple. Being out there in media makes people want to come in. So if they've never seen a stereo install, or they've never seen a walkthrough of what it takes, now they have, and then they come and ask, can I work, or is there something I can do to get involved? And I know I direct them to the places I've been to. Why should I be a part of the top 20 salespeople professionals? I think it's just doing what I do every day and not looking back. I can do it for free. It really, it's something that we love to do, and I really cherish what I do. I'm growing. If you're not growing, then you know, you're just falling behind. What's up, man?